Today, we will talk about top 10 unsolved mysteries in the world. Few stories have the power to captivate us more than those that remain unresolved. Codes, puzzles, and cryptic public art tease us with their intrigue. Why is their message coded? What great secrets might they hide? Despite the efforts of our most revered historians, cleverest cryptographers, and most determined treasure hunters, history is replete with riddles that continue to confound us today. Fictional tales like those featured in the Da Vinci Code and the movie National Treasure have got nothing on these real-life puzzles. Here's our list of top 10 unsolved mysteries in the world. 1. Voynic Manuscript. Named after the Polish-American antiquarian bookseller Wilfred M. Voynich, who acquired it in 1912, the Voynic Manuscript is a detailed 240-page book written in a language or script that is completely unknown. Its pages are also filled with colorful drawings of strange diagrams and odd events, and plants that do not seem to match any known species, adding to the intrigue of the document and the difficulty of deciphering. The original author of the manuscript remains unknown, but carbon dating has revealed that its pages were made sometime between 1404 and 1438. It has been called the world's most mysterious manuscript. Theories abound about the origin and nature of the manuscript. Some, like historian and artist Nicholas Gibbs, believe it was meant to be a pharmacopoeia, to address topics in medieval or early modern medicine. In an essay for the Times Literary Supplement, Gibbs writes that it's a reference book of selected remedies lifted from the standard treatises of the medieval period, an instruction manual for the health and well-being of the more well-to-do women in society, which was quite possibly tailored to a single individual. Many of the pictures of herbs and plants hint that it may have been some kind of textbook for an alchemist. The fact that many diagrams appear to be of astronomical origin, combined with the unidentifiable biological drawings, has even led some fanciful theorists to propose that the book may have an alien origin. One thing most theorists agree on is that the book is unlikely to be a hoax, given the amount of time, money, and detail that would have been required to make it. 2. The Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is possibly the most famous place. About 500,000 square miles remain in the Atlantic Ocean connecting Bermuda, Puerto Rico, and Miami, Florida. More than 20 aircraft and 50 boats have mysteriously disappeared into thin air or collapsed without explanation. Though vessels lead to passing through the area with comfort every day, and there are no more departures in the Bermuda Triangle than in any other large, well-traveled ocean area, the unexplained circumstances have still captured the public imagination. This is the most famous mystery place in the entire world. 3. Beale ciphers. The Beale ciphers are a set of 3 cipher texts that supposedly reveal the location of one of the grandest buried treasures in U.S. history. Thousands of pounds of gold, silver, and jewels worth roughly $43 million as of 2017. The treasure was originally obtained by a mysterious man named Thomas Jefferson Beale in 1818 while prospecting in Colorado. Of the 3 cipher texts, only the second one has been cracked, pictured. The U.S. Declaration of Independence turned out to be the key. A curious fact given that Beale shares his name with the author of the Declaration of Independence. The cracked text does reveal the county where the treasure was buried, Bedford County, Virginia, but its exact location is likely encrypted in one of the other uncracked ciphers. 4. Devil's Tower National Monument. Devil's Tower also takes a seat in the top 19 unsolved mysteries category. It is a climactic geologic feature that extends out of Wyoming's Black Hills region's rolling prairie. This was enhanced to be the first national monument in the country in 1906. It might appear like a majestic mountain, but it's really made of melted rock that hardened into interesting geometric columns. This site is holy to multiple Native American tribes, and its mythological quality led to it being highlighted in the sci-fi movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's still the framework for Native American ceremonies and a favorite destination for rock climbing and hiking. 5. Crooked Forest. This polished forest exists up to its name, with hundreds of unique pine trees as one of the unsolved mysteries. Several hundred pine trees were located there in the 1930s and originated with an almost 90-degree curve at their base, making them look like fishing tools. Some consider that a technique or human tool was actually practiced to make the curve of the tree this way. In contrast, others theorize that a winter snowstorm or some other catastrophe could have given this interesting forest its interesting shape. 6. Talmanshed's case. Considered to be one of Australia's most profound mysteries, the Talmanshed case revolves around an unidentified man found dead in December 1948 on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. Aside from the fact that the man could never be identified, the mystery deepened after a tiny piece of paper with the words Talmanshed was found in a hidden pocket sewn within the dead man's trousers. It is also referred to as Talmanshed. The phrase translates as ended or finished, and is a phrase used on the last page of a collection of poems called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Adding to the mystery, a copy of Khayyam's collection was later found that contained a scribbled code, pictured, in it believed to have been left by the dead man himself. Due to the content of the Khayyam poem, many have come to believe that the message may represent a suicide note of sorts, but it remains uncracked, as does the case. 7. The WOW signal. One summer night in 1977, Jerry Emmon, a volunteer for SETI, or the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, may have become the first man ever to receive an intentional message from an alien world. Emmon was scanning radio waves from deep space, hoping to randomly come across a signal that bore the hallmarks of one that might be sent by intelligent aliens when he saw his measurements spike. The signal lasted for 72 seconds, the longest period of time it could possibly be measured by the array that Emmon was using. It was loud and appeared to have been transmitted from a place no human has gone before. In the constellation Sagittarius near a star called Tau Sagittarii, 120 light-years away. Emmon wrote the words WOW on the original printout of the signal, thus its title, the WOW signal. All attempts to locate the signal again have failed, leading to much controversy and mystery about its origins and its meaning. In 2017, a team of researchers suggested the signal was from a previously unidentified comet. 8. Easter Island. This remote island in the Pacific Ocean was formerly populated by the Rapa Nui culture, which raised almost 1,000 giant stone statues known as moai nearly 900 years ago. These towering structures, which reach an average of 13 feet tall and weigh 14 tons apiece, fascinated European explorers who first arrived on the island in 1722. No one understands for sure why the ancient Polynesians cut and placed the statues across the island. However, one recent conjecture hypothesizes that they were assigned as freshwater route markers. 9. Georgia Guidestones. The Georgia Guidestones, sometimes referred to as the American Stonehenge, is a granite monument erected in Elbert County, Georgia in 1979. The stones are engraved in 8 languages: English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, Chinese, and Russian, each relaying 10 new commandments for an age of reason. The stones also line up with certain astronomical features. Though the monument contains no encrypted messages, its purpose and origin remains shrouded in mystery. They were commissioned by a man who has yet to be properly identified, who went by the pseudonym of R.C. Christian. Of the 10 commandments, the first one is perhaps the most controversial: maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Many have taken it to be a license to cull the human population down to a specified number, and critics of the stones have called for them to be destroyed. Some conspiracy theorists even believe they may have been designed by a Luciferian secret society, calling for a new world order. 10. Fairy circles. Millions of circular spots dot the desert scene in the African country of Namibia. These spooky ovals of soil, enclosed by rings of grass, are known as fairy circles. It is because their enclosed shape and pattern look like small sprightly beings have provided them. They can vary in size from about 12 feet to about 114 feet. While scientists have many ideas, including creepy crawl eyes like sand termites, recent analysis indicates that the model is created via plants struggling for scarce water. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.